Well, we're now in 10 Shilling Wood, and of course it is now beginning to rain. So this is a lovely little pathway through here. So at the moment I'm fairly sheltered. But every now and again I just feel a few spits. That's a big one, isn't it? Look at that. Somebody had a fire at the base of it some time ago by the looks of it. Yeah, here we go. Well, as I say often at these, I want to thank all those who have subscribed. I want to thank those who have liked, shared and rung the bell, and I'd be most grateful if you haven't subscribed. If you would, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. Hello, we've got another little tree. There seems to be a lot of these dead trees have come down of late. I think I just saw a squirrel in the distance. I'm not too certain how come all these trees, dead trees, have fallen over, because I can't recollect any great gales we've had of late. There we are. Tells you what you want to know. Look, that's dumps. People come all the way into the woods to dump stuff. Special people, aren't they? Look at it. The state of that. I dare not start again. I said enough about the vandals who were knocking the new trees down, so I dare not start. Nevertheless, it's which I say a rainy day now, but it is what it is. And that's the sports centre there. This used to all belong to the same school where my wife worked, but now it's they sold off a lot of the land, I think with the idea that they could use the sports facilities that the company that bought it, I think it's called the Excel Centre, and I think they got permission to use the pool, you know, for the school kids. So I think it worked two ways, so that was handy. And off we go now. We're nearly to the end of the woods, nearly to the end of 10 Shilling Wood. We went through Parkwood into 10 Shilling Wood, and now we are ready to turn back. We're at the roundabout now. I'm pleased to say I managed to get through here without getting too muddy. Just going to go up and show you the sign. You've seen it before, I know. Sorry to be boring. It's part of my nature. Look, bottles, great big piles of beer bottles. Don't. I think it's best not to look sometimes. I've just noticed, here's the litter bin, look, 20 yards from where the beer bottles are. 10 Shilling Wood. You can't see the rest of it very well, so there we are. Right, look, we've even got the sun up there, look. Sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Da-da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-dum. Sorry about that, folks. You can get medicine and the symptoms will soon go. It's not worked for me, but there you go. Another tree down. It's been a while, I think, because the brambles are all over it from last year. So look at this. I ought to work out in my mind at some stage what's the difference between this wood and the other. They do feel sort of different, so I ought to sort of weigh up what is the difference. These ones along this little bit have got some really tall oaks. The other one's got a lot tall oaks. When it's everything's all greened up, this one does feel quite different to the other one. Another tree down here. Maybe we had some gales that I didn't know about. I don't know. Yeah, this one's come down. Got the creepers all over it. That's oh, that one's been down wild, the looks of it. It's just a wild place, isn't it? It'd be nice to see a deer or two in here, but as I've said on other videos, I've only ever seen one muntjac. There's lots of them in here, but I've seen one, and all the time. We came here in 1977 to Coventry, and we still love it. Of course, it's quite near the centre of the country, so it means that we can get to lots of places very easily. Not at the moment, obviously, but we're looking forward to us being able to go out and go and see other things. I'm longing to be able to take you to the ancient houses for National Trust and English Heritage, so you can see something other than trees. Nothing wrong with trees, but I'm sure you're ready for something different. And then we want to get ourselves, once we've got our e-pass or whatever they're going to call it, to say we've had our both vaccinations, which will come up in the not too distant future. And I'm hoping the airlines apparently are issuing them. And so I'm looking forward to having that, and being able to show my pass, get on a plane. I don't want to be on there with others who don't have a pass, just out of interest. So it's people's right not to have a vaccination, but I don't want to be on there with them. So we will see how this all pans out, because I can't wait to get back to Thailand. We've got lots of Thai friends waiting to see us, and I'm aware that not everybody can, but if you can, and if you're able, do have a look at Thailand. It's the land of smiles, and we love it. And in the UK, if you happen to catch sort of full-on face looking at another human being, you quickly look away. In Thailand, when you catch eye-to-eye contact, there's a big smile. It's why it's called the land of smiles. They will smile, and if it lasts a little longer, they will bow. And if it's a lady, they will say "Sawadee ka," and if it's a guy, who will say "Sawadee kap." So that's how it works. I found it difficult when we first went there, all the bowing, and I've got used to it now. And once you know a little bit of the language, it helps. I don't know much, hardly any, but enough to say thank you and good afternoon, hello, and lovely open area here. Now these brambles here never put up. That's what they do. They just crumple up. They don't. I've never seen any worthwhile blackberries on them. They just sort of, look, you can see on the top of them, look, they just sort of dry up before they flower, then they do nothing. I thought it was because they were under the trees, but this bit here now is quite open, but they still didn't produce anything. The botanists, biologists, whatever amongst you will in fact know. Oh, this one was chopped down. This was chopped down. Ah. Now, yes, because it's right beside two others. So I think this is to do with management.